Hi, my lovely Tauruses. Welcome to my channel, Universal Power Tarot. My name is Marthe. These messages I bring you here are supposed to encourage, elevate, and empower you guys. So I really hope, Taurus, that you had a great Christmas. I mean, that's a while ago. And that you have had a really good New Year's celebration and that you're fresh to start into beautiful 2020. And the energies are intense and really, really great. So I hope you're making the best of it. I just want to say a huge thank you to you guys for your continued support, for all your likes, shares, for subscribing, for donating, for all the love I received, for all the comments. I love to read your comments, you guys. It makes me so happy to see that they resonate, the readings do. And that is so cool. I love it. So thank you so very much. I already pre-shuffled your cards, like all the decks I'm planning to use here for you today. Again, this is a general reading for Taurus, spiritually connected Tauruses, Sun, Moon, and Rising for the month of February 2020. This is a general reading, which means it cannot resonate with each and every one of you. Please only take what resonates and leave the rest behind, because that means it's for somebody else, okay? So it's not gender specific, it's not really time specific either. So whenever the title of the reading resonates with you, or you feel drawn to any other sign, basically, just check that out, because there might be messages in there for you. Okay, Taurus, your first card is out already, and it's the Hangman, the Lone Man, which is usually a change of perspective. A change of perspective of some sort. Something that is outdated and that you feel that you need to switch. That you need to switch and turn around. But for that, you need to really dive into the topic and have a look at it. And it looks to me like that's what you're doing, or that's what you have been doing. And you're going to set out on that journey here, on that transformative journey. And also the Deer here really speaks to me. Deers is always like leadership, like assuming your rightful position here too. And I can already feel there was something in the past going on. Of course, we all have a past. But there was something going on with you. We have the Page of Cups here for you. I feel this is not you. This is somebody else. This is somebody else. Somebody else that could be younger than you. Remember, you can already switch. Also, not already, you can also switch the roles. This is somebody younger than you or less mature than you in some areas. I'm drawn to the water here as well, so that means emotions. There are emotions that need to be explored here, or that have been explored. Possible tearful event here as well. But also, this is you again, I feel, the Magician. The Magician here. The Magician, this is you again. You're like fully immersed into your topic, into your life here. You know what tools you have in front of you, like you have uncovered them already on your, while you were in the Hangman position. I feel you were like, okay, let's just lay on the floor and look at the ceiling for a while, because I haven't done that in a long time. Or you just climb up on a mountain. Yes, I saw that earlier. Or you just climb up on a mountain and you're like, wow, there was nebula, fog, not nebula, fog around, and you keep climbing and there's still fog and everything, and then you all of a sudden climb higher than the clouds and there's nothing but sunshine. It's so cool. It is so cool when you get up to that point and then be like, oh my God, it was there all along. The sun is always shining. It's just the clouds that are in between. And if I'm climbing high enough, wow, I love that, then there's nothing but sunshine. Do you understand, Taurus? Do you understand? This is very much, of course, talking to the vibrational nature of things and, of course, yourself. When you climb high enough, there's nothing but sunshine. I know this sounds kind of cliche or almost like it's not true, but it is. It is. When you climb vibrationally high enough, you can look at the clouds, but the clouds will look different too when it's from down there, when they look all gray and you can hardly see sometimes. When you're climbing high enough, you'll then be able, sorry, my nose is so itchy. I noticed like I keep scratching myself everywhere. That's because I'm so itchy. I think it comes from channeling. I'm really itchy, so apologies for that. I can't help it. So anyways, the clouds even will look different. The problems, you will totally see them in a different way, on a different light, because the sun's always there no matter what we do down there. The sun doesn't care. It's always there, always, and it's always shining. It's so cool. So yeah. Oh, wow, that was a lot just from 3 cards. And you just took that climb up there. You just laid yourself down on the floor and looked at the ceiling and was like, ah, cool. I have not viewed my ceiling in a while. So this is good stuff. And then you discovered, oh man, I have a lot of stuff going on for myself inside, despite of what is going on around me. I'm always my own sun. I like it, Taurus. I like it. The King of Cups. Someone here is making an offer, an emotional offer. This could always be an offer of love. It doesn't have to be. What I can see, though, is that these two seem to be connected. Either I'm talking to 2 males here, which could very well be like 2 males being in a romantic relationship. Or, energy's fluid. So, yeah, someone with just male energy presenting, but more on the younger end of things. More on the younger end of things. Both not, I don't know, both like 20, 30-ish, something like that. I wouldn't say no older than that energetically anyways. Energetically. Could also be in real life. Could be. But there's an offer of emotions that is extended here. But I don't feel the speaking yet. I feel like this is just the energetic. You're putting forth the energy of that's what you want to do. Or the other person, will see. We'll need more cards for that here. Yeah. Queen of Rods. This is definitely you. Definitely you. Definitely you. Like when you switched your perspective, this is you. When you were like, hey man, look at me. I am the sun. I am the sun. This is also Leo energy. I am the sun. And I radiate my light. And I don't care what's around me. Not in the sense that it doesn't matter to you. That's not what I'm talking about. I'm speaking internal light. When you're vibrating high enough, anything else around you won't affect you. That's what I mean by you don't care what's going on around you here, Taurus. Nice. Really nice. Cool. I'm happy for you. You discovered that about yourself. 5 of Rods. Yep, there were some quarrels, some argument going on, possibly with that first person that I saw here, with that younger or less mature person than you. And that, like I said, it might have caused them to cry when it came to that argument. It's also, what I'm feeling here is also like, and again, about the maturity, they don't understand where you are. They have a hard time understanding the shift that has happened in you. They have a hard time understanding, and they're just like, they're too young to express themselves. They're too young to understand what's going on, but you have that maturity. So I'm feeling like, just based on feelings and intuition here, is like maybe you should be the one extending a helping hand, you know, and that's why I saw the leader, you know, the leader position. Maybe you need to extend a helping hand here and be like, hey man, hey woman, this is what's going on. I'm just let them know, communicate with people. It will solve so much, but on a heart-based level, right? Communicate on a heart-based level here with this person, because no matter if they caused the argument or if it was, you know, because it could very well have been them causing the argument, but out of immaturity. And I don't mean that in a bad way. It's not purposefully done. People can only act and love as far as their own, I almost want to say, plate goes. They cannot look further. You're further than that. Take them along. Take them along. Take them on their hand if they want to, and explain and teach them a bit. All right? It's not, they're not doing it purposefully, is what I'm meaning to say here, okay? Whatever it is that they're doing. Yeah. Huh. Yep, this is I feel you protecting what is yours and yeah. It's very much ties into that story here that I've been telling you guys. Because it's like you found yourself, like you found how rich you are inside, and that you are a great manifester, and all the tools that you have are right in front of you and right within you. You really discovered that. You went on that journey within. And you, of course, are trying to protect that now because it's yours. You found it. It's cool that you have it. You're like, yeah. And this is where I think you guys, at the moment anyways, can't really find a middle ground. And it might lead to those confrontational moments. But again, since you show up here as the more mature one, the advice here is to, or what I'm feeling the advice is, to really extend your hand out towards them if they want, and explain, about the situation. We have the Page of Rods. Yeah, like what I said, extend that hand, make that, I'll show you. I'll show you. This is I feel you now, because I wasn't sure before who was making the emotional offer, but this is you with the messenger here, right? So this is you're taking action, or you're called to anyways. You are supposed to, if you want, that is, again, because it's on your side as well, called to explain to them what has, the changes that have been going on in your life, explain it to them. That will help facilitate the situation that you guys have here a lot, majorly, I want to say majorly, because it's just, from what I'm picking up, it's not that big of a deal, that argument is. It pisses you off, yes, and it pisses them off too, but it doesn't go that deep, you know. I'm not feeling that this is something that's totally out of proportion. That's not what I'm feeling here. I'm feeling this is something that's surface level and that can be easily swept out of the way if you would just talk. If you would just, like I said, just, hey man, hey woman, can we just chat? I really want to tell you from the heart, through my throat, really articulate what has been going on and the changes that I've been through, so you can understand. Or, I mean, try to be on the same page again. Yeah. This is cool. Yep. And the Nine of Wands. And standing your ground. It's also advising you not to... Yeah, I love this for you, Taurus. I really do. Because this is out of love. This is something out of love. It's standing your ground, but not having to be like cutthroat, you know, but really being the Queen of Wands with the rod, and being like communicative about it, and being like, you know, I love you, but I'm not going to step back from my viewpoint or from the experiences I'm having. They are real. They are real. They are real to me. They are real to me. Nobody else has to share that viewpoint, but they're mine. But they're mine. And I love you. And just because you disagree does not mean I will agree with you, just so you, so we don't have an argument. And we don't have to. That's the gorgeous thing here, that the Taurus should say. Not should, should. Shoulda, coulda, woulda, but this is the advice, okay? So it's really like this positive thing of standing your ground, Taurus, but in a very loving way, but also in a, hey, this is my area. This is my life, and this is your life. And just because we're disagreeing at the moment does not mean we can't love each other. And I will not agree with you just for peace sake. Thank you so much. That was it. For peace sake. We will not agree, or I will not agree for peace sake. If I feel like I should agree because it's really my opinion, then I will. But I will not agree with you just for peace sake. You know, those ego things. I hope I'm explaining it good to you guys so you understand, because this is a good thing to know. Yeah, I really hope I'm explaining it. You can write in the comments if you don't, and I'll try to explain it to you, okay? Because I read those comments, of course, and I'll reply if you don't understand what I mean here. Okay, cool. This is good stuff. I like it. Oh, yeah. And we have the King of Rods here. Wow. Good Lord. This is very interesting. Because I can't make up my mind yet whether this is you or whether this is the other person that showed up as the page earlier, which is strange because from a page to a king, that's quite the jump. But I'm not sure it's you yet. But it's also, it's that same dynamic. It's really saying stand your ground. Really stand your ground, but not in this aggressive manner, but in in that loving demeanor towards yourself and others. This is really, really gorgeous energy, because when you're so strong and so strong in your beliefs, no one, again, the same thing from the beginning with the mountain, nothing outside, no clouds, no nothing can make you change because you're the sun. Do you understand, Taurus? This is so cool. Nothing can change that for you. And it's not in a pushy way, or I need to conquer the world and let everybody know my viewpoints and they're right all the time. That's not that at all. It's just like you're radiating it because it's your truth. And you're not pushing it upon people. But when asked and inquired about, you will tell them about that. But in that case, you should communicate that to that person so they will understand, because they come across as immature. We'll see about that King of Rods, who he or she is, or if it's indeed you. That is called again here, to stand your ground in a loving way. Quite stable you are. Wow, yeah. Got all of them here now. Wow. You got the Page, the Knight, the Queen, the King of Rods. It's a lot of standing your ground. Wow, Taurus. Again. Now he's smiling at me. It's like he's smiling at me like, yeah, we're standing our ground. It's like every single thing. You know how we have different personas inside us, like the inner child, the inner youth, the inner adult, whatever, It looks like your inner team here is really standing up, and that's why you're so radiant, because when our inner team is fighting against each other or we're neglecting parts, then it's like we're really weak on the inside. But when this team is coming together and presenting such strength and such unity, thank you, such unity, and this is what you're showing up here as, very united within yourself. Like I said, with the Magician, you know your tools, you know how to do these things. That is so awesome. And you're just like, you're here, you're so present. Yeah, but be mindful, because that can be overwhelming to people that have not gone through those stages yet, which is why you're encouraged to talk to that person here about, really like take them a bit under your wings, Taurus. Take them a bit under your wings here if they want that. But you can always like extend the offer here and just let them know, hey man, hey woman, like I said in the beginning, this is what has been going on in my life. What has been going on in yours? That's that. Cool. All right, guys, if this reading resonated with you, I'll take this over to Vimeo, where I'll inquire a little bit more about this. and where I'll also draw from my shamanic oracle deck for you guys to get more clarity on the situation and to get more advice for you. What I want to do here for you, though, is one part of my Angels and Ancestors oracle deck. For the Taurus here, please, for February 2020 for this reading, thank you. Protection Guardian, drop your shields. So interesting. I'll read it for you. Here we go. I love this card. It's so beautiful. It also has a lot of blue and green in it, which is like emotions and hope. And yeah, it's just beautiful. Drop your shields. Drop any shields of shame, resistance, and fear that are standing between you and your chances of enjoyment and fun. Know that you don't need to hide who you are or the gifts that you have. You were born to shine. Oh my God. The Protection Guardian is a feminine version of Archangel Michael. She is fierce, protective, yet loving warrior angel who carries an indestructible shield of power and protection and will come to all who call on her. She will help you drop your fear-based shields and move into a loving, protective force field that will keep you safe, but will allow your gifts to shine out. Although she is here to guard you from lower energies, she's completely relaxed, serene, and confident because she trusts that love will always prevail. You may have encountered shame or embarrassment in the past, but that is not your present. Angels are drawing close at this time to help you move beyond any limiting thoughts, emotions, and patterns that may be making you feel unsafe. Know that angelic protection is swirling around you at this moment and will help you move forward in a more fearless way. Call on your guides for help in changing your frequency so you can feel safe and protected at this time. You are stronger than you think, and your angels and ancestor guides are here to help you realize this now. That is so gorgeous for you, Taurus. Really, really gorgeous. Like I said, raise that vibration, climb on that mountain. That is beautiful. And here we go. These are too many. Okay, we'll take that one that was faced up, which is encouragement. Encouragement. So, your love is invaluable to the earth and to those around you. Even though you may not always see the positive effect your love has on others, trust, for it does. Each time you offer love through a loving gesture, thought, a word, you plant a seed of love. And love always generates more love. Trust and continue your loving work. Taurus, I love it. I love it so much. Oh, this is gorgeous. So again, I really, really hope this reading resonated with you and you could take something away. If you want, I'll see you over at Vimeo, link down below for the extended. And if not, I'll see you next time, you guys. Much love and light. Bye. Bye-bye.